Hey gang, welcome to another Tuesday with Tracy. And today, I have all these backgrounds. I think I've shared with you before. I have a bucket of these crinkly papers that are beautiful, gorgeous, but I don't know what to do with them. So I decided I need to do let's make a card together with all the stuff we have sitting around. I am gonna I think I'm gonna maybe be really lazy and run a bunch of these through my big shot at the same time. So experiment with me. Here goes. You can see I've got 3, 4, 5 pieces. Okay, so we are experimenting together. I hope this works. And I didn't realize that this particular set that I picked is actually a lot smaller than I had anticipated, but that's okay. We are experimenting together, but I wanted to do some of these in flowers, and I think I'll do some leaves as well. So I am going to run this through and share with you the results. So here's what I've got. I have got, see, and I'm trying to be lazy, so that's why I put everything on top of each other, and I may be disappointed that I did it that way. Well, maybe not. It's coming out. So, you know, I just like to do things, I'll say simple. I do like to do things with a little bit quicker. Well, see, now that's where I didn't do so well. But it could be because I didn't get this piece of paper in there quite right. But kind of cool picture flowers here. So here's what I ended up with, and you can see that some of the places I didn't quite have the whole piece of paper in there, or I don't know, maybe I picked a part of the paper that had a little chunk out. But in any case, I've got all these options, and my thought was I was gonna use some of these brads. I know I sound like I'm 102 years old. Maybe they're still popular. I don't know. I just have these from quite some time ago. And so I'm just going through here and pulling up some of these flowers, trying to figure out kind of how I want to layer them. And then I'm doing the old school brad technique where you've got the little hole punch. And you probably will do it a lot more professionally than I. You do a little hole cutting. And I think this one I'm going to put this purple guy in here. Because now that I'm looking at my colors, I don't know if I have the best flower colors. But so I put the little brad in there. I'm going to turn him upside down. Use the other tool to squish him from the back. Bunk, bunk. And I'm probably ruining but you can see then I end up with this cute little flower that I can kind of manipulate a little bit so that you can see all the layers. It's probably easier to see on a big one. So I'm just going to keep making these, and then let's put them on a card. So I was going to kind of play around, and then I do think I want to use these guys in here, just to add to the ambiance. And I think I'm going to, maybe with some scissors, I'm gonna take, because I don't want those two to look identical, so I think I'm gonna just do this and maybe be able to tweak him a little bit this way, and then make my flower. If I was really bright, I would have put this in upside down so that it would have gone the other way, but I didn't think about that beforehand. So I think I'm going to play around with it, and I'm going to glue it down, and we're going to have a card. So use up those backgrounds. Make them into something else on your card. And look at how many more I have to create more. All kinds of fun stuff with our backgrounds.